EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, a big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You talk about this Rams defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So on fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their 36-yard line.
On the ground with a rookie from Auburn.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
250.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. This is Hunter. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
And they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Hey, 22!
Corn now at 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready!
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Stafford now to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Terrence Ferguson, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
He'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
On red. Easy. Safe right. Let him hang it. Hey, kill. Here we go. 13 loop. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
The Jaguars at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he stopped immediately there.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. That is caught by Diamond Thomas. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 24 now, here's second down at 7.
Blue 60! Stay 50, stay 50.
Here's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, go, go!
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey,
A give running right, ETN. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
11, Agate. Hey, Lion.
4-yard line.
Hey, son. Here we go.
ETN is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Hey, easy. Route. Turn. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Okay, ready?
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are back within a score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
180. 20 hot.
Here's Stafford. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. Jonathan, I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Lady!
Throwing is Stafford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up. 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, some hunt. There's a hunt.
They'll run with ETN. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. Soko, hot. Go. Safe right.
Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Lisa 24. Hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
To throw is Stafford.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They scored on a 36-yard punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to give them the lead.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here's 3rd and 3.
11, Agate. Hey, Soko, so high. Go street. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
16-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Lady, get on!
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Set! Blue 60!
Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down.
In motion right goes Adams.
Back to throw. Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
A 5-receiver set here. It's 3rd down and 5.
Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with decent starting field position, they may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Flush to his right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 49-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, son. Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, tomato. Done.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Oh, the snap, a poor one, and this is blocked.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by NcAA.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Middle.
From the 50, it's Stafford.
And that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Jaguars will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Does that happen to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. His throw incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
On red. Hey, center.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hunter. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. In motion left, Hardman. Again on the ground with Hunter. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Big 20.
Hunter. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Lady! 54!
Stafford now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Lady!
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
But that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
180!
Now Stafford. He completes it to Hunter. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Set! 180! Stay 50, stay 50.
Again, it's Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hunter, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Yellow 80!
They snap it to Stanford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Blake Corum, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Joshua Hines-Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
180, like 7.
Throwing to Stanford. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Ready. 180. 53. Ready.
And they'll run it with Hunter. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Rams 28, Jaguars 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, man, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Okay, break. Hey, Lion. Up.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that, nearly picked off. But it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
By Cameron Kitchens.
Come on, rep. Take right open. Yes, here we go.
Now Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
24. Hey, Ginger, touch. Check. 11, again. Hey, I'm gun. 13, Lou. Sink right. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
39 yards.
11.
Jaguars first down.
13, Lou.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
At the 7-yard line.
Red.
Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Brenton Strange with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Get a 20.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Here comes 2nd down.
Lady, and middle.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And his throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Now it's Stafford.
Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
This is 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with ETN.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
He'll get that underneath ETN.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here's again ETN.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, go.
On the counter, ETN.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here now, third down.
All right, let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in a driving rain, he steps up, hooks it through just like he's practicing in a gym somewhere.
How about that? Any little slip in this weather is going to throw him off. He stepped up there like it was perfect conditions, took dead aim, and knocked it through.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
40 got, 280.
Stafford now to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last throw here for Stafford.
Open there downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.